Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not my autopsy reports.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Manzanito. I'm the Director of Donation Development for Donor Network West.
And I'm Celeste Hart. I'm the Director of the Call Center Operations at Donor Network West.
I'm Chip Fernandez, the Performance Improvement Analyst.
And we experienced a problem last year that we had a wonderful outcome with that we wanted to share with you. And it involved the challenge of receiving autopsy reports completed in a timely manner from our coroner and medical examiner partners, which would enable us to pass that on to the processor of the tissue and create availability of healthy tissue in our community. So what we did was want to create something that would communicate some information to our coroner partners about this gap.
Coming from quality and donor records, having autopsy reports really impacts our ability to get the tissues released for transplant. And we really couldn't find a way to improve that turnaround time.
So one of the methods that we employed was to create a dashboard that would communicate some of these KPIs to our partners that would both engage them and tell a story. And we didn't have something like that for our coroner partners, unfortunately. Most of our hospital partners all receive data and metrics in accordance with regulatory standards, but since those same standards don't apply to coroner and medical examiners, we had to come up with something creative.
Yeah, we knew from the very start that we had to motivate our partners in a different way from our hospital partners. Unlike our hospital partners who are motivated by maybe through regulatory needs, ours, we were trying to approach them in a different way. So this is where we came up with the shared mission, shared communities dashboard. You can see here that we've not only displayed our KPIs, but we also share the message of a shared community.
And that was my big takeaway from working with Chip on this project, was figuring out a way to communicate data and tell a story to reach the best outcome that we could. So you can see up here, it's very clear to see the pending autopsy reports for the county, the autopsy report turnaround time, the optimal time frame as well as indicated there. And this is something that we can pull from our IT system on demand for whatever time period the county is looking at, and each liaison has a link to each county. We can compare counties if we want to, and really bring the whole picture of their partnership in this one document. And as well, it really gives them something to celebrate. This can be escalated up to leadership in each county about the lives that are impacted from this partnership. We closed it out with our mission statement and the contact information for the liaison.
And it's great because as an outcome to the project, the average turnaround time has been reduced over 50% for all of our counties and Donor Network West as a whole.
That's amazing. Every single county showed an over 50% improvement. We were really proud of this metric, as were the counties, to see it in hard numbers to show that they had an effective process on their end for all of the stakeholders who are expecting autopsy report completion. You can see the graph on the right illuminating this as well. So the conclusion that we had was that we really needed to tell a story to the coroners and medical examiners that would engage them in the issue that we had receiving autopsy reports. And there's a lot of different ways you can communicate this information, but creating an easy to read, exciting, colorful dashboard really brought this into focus for them. And we could not believe the outcomes that came from this, just introducing this dashboard to this project that we undertook to improve our autopsy report turnaround time. We're happy to engage in questions, so please reach out if you'd like any more information on this process.